and welcome. I'm Dave, and today I'm going to explain the difference between the OEM AC CDI on your motorcycle and the AC CDI V10 available on Transmic.net. This will help you decide if the V10 will work for your application, and if it does, the advantages of using it over a new OEM unit. Before we dive in, this is not going to be an in-depth explanation of an AC CDI system. If you'd like to learn more, check out the link in the description for some more in-depth information. In a typical AC CDI system, under the flywheel, or close to it, there's two important components that we need to look at. The charge coil does exactly that. It's simply a coil underneath the flywheel that's building a charge for the spark plug. The trigger is a pickup that sends a signal to the CDI. It generates a pulse once per revolution of the engine as a magnet attached to the flywheel swings past the trigger coil. Your CDI box also likely has some other inputs as well, such as a key switch, a kill switch, and with your factory CDI, likely a kickstand switch and a neutral switch as well. All of the switches simply ground out the charge coil and prevent the spark plug from firing. Okay folks, so unfortunately for me, but fortunately for you, I had to pull the bike apart, so I'll just take a quick minute and show you what this looks like on the motorcycle. Okay, this is the flywheel. This is spinning, of course, it's connected to the crankshaft here. And you can see on this section right here, this is a magnet. Okay, so on the cover side, we've got our coils. So we've got a coil here, one here. One of these is going to be for the electrical on the bike, one's going to be for the ignition, not sure which is which, and then over here is our trigger coil. So this coil here is reading the magnet on the flywheel here every time the engine spins around. Alright, now that we understand the main parts of an AC CDI system and their basic function in the circuit, let's take a look at the difference between a traditional system and the AC CDI V10. Your factory CDI is likely an analog circuit, meaning the trigger coil is processed inside the CDI through a series of resistors, diodes, capacitors, and other electronic components. Based on how the trigger signal is processed by these components, the timing is then varied. The major difference between the factory system and that of the AC CDI V10 is that it's using a microcontroller instead of an analog circuit. The microcontroller is like a mini computer, and it's used to read the trigger coil and deliver precise spark based on engine speed and values programmed into the CDI. The result is complete control of the ignition timing of your engine. Alright, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and for more information on this CDI system and other similar CDI products, including specs, diagrams, and more videos, be sure to check out the links in the description.